Hey y'all. It's your girl Miss B, and this morning, and good afternoon, good morning, whatever time it is in your time zone. This afternoon, we are going to react to Yummy P, which is an old cast member over at Zeus Network that was on Joseline's Cabaret. Now, I don't know if you guys heard, but Jocelyn has been being accused of some egregious things as of lately. The last person that I heard accuse her of something was Amber Rose, and you'll have to go and watch the Shannon Sharp interview to see that. So we're going to get into the Tasha K interview today. I'm going to speed it up a little bit because I do not plan on being on here all day. And we're going to react to it while I cook my dinner for tonight, by the way. Because after I get off here, I'm going to go watch the list of shows that I have been showing you guys on my community wall, mind my business, and I'm checking out for the day. I have nothing to watch when it comes to YouTube. As you come in and listen to this video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
I'm funny. I'm a good vibe. I'm a good energy, and they're toxic, and I don't want to be involved in that toxicity anymore. I don't want to have to continue to heal my soul, heal my body, heal who I am because I'm around a group of people who are just disgusting.
The worst of the worst. Okay. So here's the thing. Why'd you end up auditioning for Joseline's Cabaret in the first place, like season 2?
Okay, so during that time, my mom and I live with my mom, and we were going through a lot of life. We didn't have a place to live, and I chose to become an exotic dancer to put us in a better situation. So I stayed focused. I did really good in the club, and then my mom seen that there was an audition for Joseline's Cabaret. We were big fans of Love and Hip Hop, so I was like, okay. So I auditioned for it and sent it in, and lo and behold, I got on. So I really wasn't like expecting to even be on the show. I just did it just to audition. And I'm actually really grateful that I did. It was a learning experience, and I feel like I've grown a lot with experiencing all the trauma that I have. So I honestly feel it's not what I've gone through, it's what I'm growing through and who I'm becoming.
How old were you at the time?
19.
Damn. So you're really only like, what, 24 now, 25? And your mama was okay with you dancing?
No, she did not want me in the club at all.
Say,
she wasn't. No, I was working a regular job. I was working 2 regular jobs, and it still wasn't enough. By the time the paychecks came in 2 weeks, it wasn't enough to put anything over our head. It just wasn't enough. So
California is like that.
I had to. I chose to. My mom didn't want me to, but I was just like, I have to just do what I have to do to make things better for us. Okay. And it worked. It did. I only danced in the club for 2 years, got on the show, and I've never been back. I've not been back to the strip club.
Congratulations to you that you didn't have to double bag. So you guys have been stable since?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank God. Right. I think COVID had a lot to do with it too. Like having all that COVID brought, it helped us to move forward. If that makes sense.
Does your mom have other children?
No, I'm her only child.
You're the only child. Okay, wow. Well, I'm glad you guys finally, got up out of that. Because a lot of girls, once they get sucked in, it's hard for them to come out. And so, they usually get hooked on drugs. They become alcoholics. Mental illness plays a factor. And so you didn't have, and you being so young.
You have to have a strong mind. My mind frame was different. I wasn't going there looking for drugs. I wasn't going in there looking for no boyfriend or no sugar daddy. I was going in there because my mom was waiting outside for me in the car.
Because you guys were sleeping in the car.
Exactly. She was every time I went to the club, my mom was outside waiting for me. So it wasn't like I could go do drugs with you. And drugs was never a thing. I've never done drugs in my life, nor do I choose to. I feel like it makes people stupid, and I like to be smart. And so that's just not my thing. I've never wanted to do it. People can put it in front of me. No, thank you. Oh, you're weird. You don't want it. I'm weird.
I don't know if I believe that, but carry on, girl.
Then call me weird because I don't want to do drugs.
We're weird. Cheers to the weird people. Right. Okay, cool. Listen, all right. So you're dancing. You ended up getting casted. Now, how did how did the first season go? Even though it was season 2, but the first season for you.
Very traumatizing, because Joseline made herself seem to be an ally of mine, a friend of mine, someone I could confide in, someone that I thought loved me, and it was never true. It was all facade. It was fake. Every single day in season 2, she was in my room getting her makeup done, acting like she was just for me, and making the other girls upset. Like, why is she in Yummy's room? Again, making them have a reason to want to have an issue with me, and was just trying to get all this information.
Hey Shaker, hey Nisha, hey y'all, happy Thursday, girls, happy Thursday.
About my life, just so she can expose it to the show. Honestly, that's what she was doing, because then later on she brought up my mom, and like, what does that have anything to do with this show, with dancing, with anything,
What'd she say about your mom?
Saying that my mom was an alcoholic and saying all this stuff. She had talked to my mom, and she talked to my mom while my mom was having some wine, and so she automatically assumed, oh, your mom's an alcoholic.
I know, Joseline ain't talking about nobody got no substance abuse issues around this motherfucker.
Girl.
Hell to the no, Josh.
Now, Joseline, you know you be higher than Whitney and Bobby put together on a fucking Friday night, and you got the nerve, girl. You might be clean now, but girl.
Listen, alcohol is a light day compared to what the Joseline is on. Okay, Mama, you continue to drink your goddamn wine. Okay, listen.
Yeah, and that threw me for a loop because I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting her to be like slap me in the face with.
Now y'all know Joseline be higher than goddamn Gina in 1994.
Your mama is alcohol, and so what? You're a crackhead, and your mama was too for 25 years.
You said that to Joseline too?
No, I didn't.
I was gonna say, because you kind of little.
I thought it, but I didn't.
You remind me of that girl. You remember The Color Purple, the first?
Girl, Nisha, do you remember that video in the studio? I literally was just thinking about that. Like, damn, I wish I would have found that to show it on the screen. I gotta find that to use that as a bit, because she was high as a motherfucker. The bitch was sweating like she was fucking, what's his name? Rick James on a Saturday night in 1987, child. Like, what the fuck?
The original?
Yeah.
No, not Celie, honey.
Her sister?
No. The one that was, okay, so there was a scene where she was.
And real quick, it's okay that you couldn't share, babe. Who is striking you? Like, what's up with y'all striking people? God, we're gonna talk about that another day, because I'm so sick of the shit that people are doing.
Harpo, the little light skinned girl that was in Harpo, right?
Yes.
You remind me of her when Oprah approached
and beat her.
And you was like,
Harpo to beat me.
And you was like, she said, I told you to stay away from my man. You was like, make me. I said, I know goddamn well you ain't said that shit to Joseline.
No, she got mind control. When she come around, I be quiet, but when she leave, I do be talking again.
So she exposed basically everything y'all talked about in that room. She went and used it for content.
Yes, and they made it seem like I was listening to her, trying to listen. No, you're in my room. I can't sleep. You're in my room from the time I wake up until the time we do something. I can't do nothing. Like, she would pick my outfits, and like literally, I would be getting my stuff. Oh, you should wear that. Like, literally was in my room.
Was Joseline Hernandez grooming Yummy?
Every day telling me how I should wear, what I should wear, how I should do my hair, like literally. Every single day, and I'm the only one she's doing this to. So I'm like, in my mind, like, she's for me, but no, she wasn't. She was not.
So how long into the season did things start to change?
The first, we were there for 3 weeks. The whole time we were there, she acted like she was for me until Ariel started, Natural wanted to fight me. But I feel like she told her to do that. She told her, like, you need to fight her, because that's what she's about. She's about that hostility. She's not about, oh, we're gonna be friends and talk. No, it's you fight that or get away from me. You know, you got to fight her, or what is she doing? Why is she around me? That's how.
But isn't the cabaret supposed to bring in disadvantaged women who I guess kind of need help? This is from what I was told. I'm not saying that you're disadvantaged or anything, but for her to kind of be a mentor to them, expose them, take the girls on tour, let them make a little bit more money, kind of like this female exotic dancer review. And you guys are like the top of the line. You're not like regular strippers that work in the club. Like, you actually travel. But it wasn't any of that.
No, that's where the facade and the manipulation comes in. She tries to act like she's this. Oh, I'm good for you. I'm for you. I'm for the girls. No, somebody can't even drink water and cough because you get in their face. Who you coughing at? You know, like, people. You can't even be yourself around her. You can't, like, you.
I will never forget that scene when she was like, when the girl coughed and she flipped out because the girl coughed. That was just out of fucking control. You said many. Oh my God. Like, that's but that's my thing, Nisha. There's people doing way worse, saying way worse on here, and YouTube don't do shit about it. You got people that's doxing people up the fucking river, and YouTube don't do anything about it, but they got the nerve to strike you for your opinion about somebody. That is your personal opinion. Everybody in the world ain't too fun to look at. Like, that's crazy.
Just, you never know when something's gonna pop off or a fight's gonna happen, because it's always around her. Like, just, she lives in hostility. It's just around her, and I think it's just her. You know, she talks about everybody, talks bad about the man she's with, the company.
What did she say about that man she was with, y'all?
So she told me that he has never been with nobody better than her. The people he was with before her are nobodies. That she's the best thing that he's ever had. She's told me things. She's confided in me. Like, I know that his mom takes a lot of care of her daughter. Like, I know that he's half African and Russian.
Mm-hmm.
Or I don't know. She's just told me stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't think she's for anybody, not even herself, because she hasn't healed from her wounds. And she continues to project that.
Girl, the wounds is opening and wider. So I don't think they're closing anytime soon at all. I just don't think it's going to go down.
I don't think so either. I don't. It's a choice.
Mm-hmm.
It's a choice to be the way that she is, and she's going to continue to be that way. I feel like kindness is a choice. You choose to be kind. You choose to be ugly. It's a choice, and she's choosing that. That's what she wants to live in. That's who she's become, who she's created herself to be.
Yeah. So you finish up season 2. Obviously, she's asking the girls to fight you. Did you have to end up fighting?
I snapped. Yes, at the end I did.
There was selfless in that
Oh my
God! It was
too much. I remember when she snapped, and that's what I'm saying. Like, people be so quick to sleep on the little ones, and I'm a little one. Like, we can snap and shit can go left, and it doesn't look good. Like, we turn into little demons, like those little doom days that y'all see running around on little demons that the Spanish people. That's what we turn into because we so small.
Like every single day I was in there praying. It's like, God, what should I do? I don't, honestly, when I was in the club, it was very hostile then. And once I got out, I vowed to myself, I don't want to hurt people anymore. The club made me a monster. It really did. Like, it made me have to fight for my money. You gotta fight. You have, in that environment, you have to fight for what you think is yours or what you feel that you deserve. So in the club made me have to hurt people, and then I was like, I don't want to do that. I saw the damage that I've caused people.
Girls will be taking your money and off the floor and everything.
Yeah, like in the club, you have to, like, you can't be weak, or portray that weakness towards people because they'll see it, they'll smell it, they'll sense it.
Right.
So I think that put a different skin on me being in the club. So once I was on her show, I could adapt in that environment. But I don't think the strip club was ever for me. I was a ballerina in school. Then we ended up with no home, and I had to do what I had to do.
So you were the one at the top of the ceiling and stuff, because you could do all that.
Yeah, I taught myself everything.
Okay.
Everything in the club. I would see, with me, the club, I would go to the club from the time it opened to the time it closed. Other people wouldn't. They would just come at night. I had to make money to put a roof over our heads.
How much was you making?
I was making good money. Like,
what's a good day?
A good day is kind of like 3,000. Finished drinking all of my drink. Instantly, I stopped feeling like sick. Like,
Joseline told me
this was afterwards.
This was season 4, where Joseline said basically if she wanted to, she could have had it
anytime.
What?
That's great, baby.
That just happened recently.
That's great, right? So what made her say that to you?
So she had came out here to do something with the Shade Room. I don't know. She flew up.
Joseline, you act like you Ronnie from Players Club, bitch. You need to chill the fuck out for you have some sexual harassment charges. This is not the back in the day. Like, Joseline, you sound like Ronnie, girl. You sound like Ronnie from Players Club, bitch.
And then she told me to go to her room after she had finished or whatever. And she had like a suite.
So y'all were together?
No, I was here. I was in LA at where I live.
Okay.
She had flew to LA to handle some business with the Shade Room.
Okay.
So she was doing that, handling all her business. And we were like, she was calling me, texting me all day and was like, I want to see you. So afterwards, she gave me her address up to the West Hollywood hotel. It was this nice, luxurious hotel that she was staying in. They had like a suite. Ballistic was there. Her baby was there. So when I went in, Ballistic opened the door. She was like in the room or something. I don't know what she was doing. And the baby was on the sofa. And she's like, you're so sparkly and shiny. And that's when I first met her daughter. And I was like on the sofa chilling with her daughter for like 30 minutes before she even came out. And then she comes out and she's like, let's go on the balcony. So she takes him to the balcony. She tells Ballistic first we went out there and we're talking a little bit. Then she calls Ballistic and tells him to close the curtain so they can't see what's going on. The baby and the Ballistic are inside. Ballistic comes and closes the curtain, and then we're face to face like this, and like we're all talking, and like she starts rubbing me on my leg, and she's like, I can have you anytime I want. And I was like a little taken back, and I just like giggled, and I was like,
Joseline.
Yeah. And then she got off because I didn't want to do nothing with her. Yeah, I was like, no, I don't.
Well, her baby was in the next room.
Joseline. She don't care. Joseline do not care. When she wants something, she gonna get it. But that's not even all of the story.
Please tell us everything, Lord Jesus.
When I pushed her off of me, she was like, "You don't push me off of you. I can have you whenever I want. This is my." And I was like, so she was like, "Oh, I'll be right back." So she goes inside. When she comes back out, she has a bottle, and she's like, "We're gonna take some shots, or not shots. We're gonna have a toast." So I was like, okay. So she pops the bottle. She's still talking to me, and we start drinking. And she's like, we're talking, and like she's wanting to touch on me, and I'm like, not right now, Joseline. And she's like, fine, you need to leave then. Girl, she gets mad and makes me leave. Well, I was like, fine, let me finish my drink. So I drank I finished drinking all of my drink. Instantly, I stopped feeling like sick, like woozy. She's like, "You need to leave." So I was like, "Okay, fine." So I'm leaving, and I just instantly feel sick. So I'm going downstairs to the valet to go get my car, and I had to sit down because I felt dizzy. I didn't understand it. So when they put up with my car, I drive off, and I'm like, it's discombobulated.
So she's basically accusing Joseline without saying something was put in her drink, allegedly.
I'm not understanding what's going on with me, so I pull over.
We open this bottle right here.
I pulled over.
How you feel?
I feel good.
Okay, all right.
I had to pull over. And I actually fell asleep for like 2 hours in Hollywood.
How many drinks did you have?
One. I had one glass, and I thought it was champagne. And it was not.
I know ain't no titty going on.
Yes, and I told my mom, and my mom was like, "Oh hell no." And I didn't know what to do. You know, Joseline's really big and she's intimidating, and she makes me feel like she told all of us before, y'all call me daddy. I'm the Don Dada. That's what she said. You call me daddy. So I would call her Poppy J. I'd be like Poppy, but then it just became wicked. She's not for me. I don't think she's for anybody. Like when that happened, I was like, I don't want to hang out with her no more. And I stopped drinking. Any drink that she gave me, I would leave it there. I would pretend and I would not drink it no more.
I'm so sorry that happened to you. And you are, like I said, Joseline ought to be fucking ashamed of herself. If you did this, oh my God. So
I think she is ashamed. That's why she acts the way that she acts.
It's a ditty for me.
And I know I'm not the first time she's done that too.
Of course not. Stop saying that, girl. Of course. Okay, so listen. Now you said that she actually took and sabotage opportunities from you.
Yes.
What's going on? Because I know she was on P Valley. You were supposed to be on P Valley.
I auditioned for P Valley after season 2 of the Cabaret.
You told her about it?
Yeah, I told her, and that's why I don't tell her anything that I'm doing anymore, because I got a call back from them, and they were like, "Yeah, we want to fly you to Atlanta and all this stuff." And then I didn't hear nothing from them anymore. And when I watched it, she was on it, and it irked my soul.
But you told her that you were.
I did, and she's like, "Yeah, that's a good opportunity. I think you should do that. You're the best on the pole." And I was like, "Yeah, I am the best on the pole. I taught myself everything." But no. She went and sabotaged.
This is why you shouldn't tell people your opportunities before those opportunities happen. Keep that shit low into yourself until you finally got it. Then you can decide to tell people. But somebody like me, when I get an opportunity, I wait. Or if I'm not going to take the opportunity, then I will say something, because I'm not taking the opportunity. Be very careful, because some people are not praying for you. They're praying on you.
You know that why though? Like, you claim that you've been in here for decades, which you have. We know you old. We know you somebody grandma's age. And
that shots fired, bitch, from the wine cellar.
No, see, it bothers
I love
me.
my job.
It bothers me. You know how she manipulates. Like, I'm 34. I'm a young. No, you're not.
Joseline is not 34 years old. Come on now. Now we're not. What we're not gonna do is lie like that.
That's all she do. Every word that comes out of her mouth is a lie. I can't believe anything that she says anymore. Everything that she could be like, this soda. I just don't believe her. Everything that she says is it's a motive. It's not genuine. She has an alter. She's thought about it. She's planned about it. She's very conniving. And it really bothered me too, because I'm like, why do you have to try to take from me and sabotage me? I wanted to make you shine brighter. You know, I'm here for you, but you weren't here for me. You saw my light and wanted to dim it because it was blinding you, you know? And I don't think that it's fair that she continues to do that. And one time when she had flew me to Florida, she had told me, everything that you've gone through, I've gone through. That's why you're going to go through it.
Is that true?
I guess, I don't know, but she told me that's why she does things to me, because it happened to her.
Oh my God.
So abuse people like to abuse people?
Hurt people. Which I know that's true from experience. I know that when I was hurt, I hurted people, but I chose to heal. I chose to be better. I don't like hurting people or seeing the damage that I've caused to people. But she does. She likes to, like, her, excuse my language, but her.
I need a big favor from you. You want me to sleep with your wife, man? Get her pregnant.
Joseline's out the street. She's gutted with it. Like, she don't even maintain her own money.
What you mean?
Melissa Scott has all her money. Joseline is poor. Melissa, she was on Love and Hip Hop, and she dated Mimi. She's Mimi's ex.
You talking about the basketball lady?
I don't know if she does basketball, but I know she has a bunch of
No,
businesses.
that's Kai.
Oh,
No, the old.
Let me look up Melissa.
Melissa Scott got all of Joseline's money. She runs everything.
Why does she have all of Joseline's money?
Maybe Joseline can't compensate or like can't think properly. I don't know. I don't know. She
Melissa. Melissa is gay too. Are they together?
She's her manager.
Mm. Yep, she is. She is Joseline's manager to book Joseline's cabaret tour. Melissa is. I remember her, the chocolate girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
she's really quiet. Melissa's really quiet. She was with us on tour. She handled everything. Jay don't handle nothing.
So, have you seen Joseline? You know, because she says she clean out here, and I just talked to Brandon.
She is not clean. Girl.
She ain't clean.
No, girl. Don't let her lie. She told me she would never get clean. She says, when I'm on.
I don't know if y'all remember Melissa, but Melissa used to go with Mimi for a little while. Melissa looked very sneaky. She looked like a typical scamming ass person. Like, I don't know, something about her I just can't do, never could do, and she's a fucking no for me.
This is when you think I'm not. And when I am on it is when you think that's what she told
you that?
Yes.
In one of the room sessions when she was in there?
When I was with her, like Joseline would just tell me like a lot of stuff. I think it's just me. I'm a very genuine person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm gonna always be authentic. I don't do all the. I don't have to do that. I feel like somebody who is genuine doesn't have to be loud for attention and just get it. You know, I don't have to do the extra stuff. I feel like God is gonna bless me because I'm a good person.
You hear that? You clout chasing hoes that be on here clout chasing over every little thing to garner attention. You ain't gotta do all of that.
And I choose to do right by people. But I haven't seen her since I left tour, and I'm grateful that I haven't seen her because my life has just been more peaceful. It's been less toxic. It just like the way that she was. So like when we were on tour, before we went on tour, first she flew me out to Florida to hang with her and stuff. And then like a few weeks later, she brought all the other girls.
Who would get your flights? Melissa? Okay.
Melissa would always get my flights. Even before tour happened, Melissa has all the money. Joseline don't have no money. Melissa Scott has all the money. And Ballistic got money. Jay is poor. Excuse my language, but
Jay is poor.
She's
you think she'll just smoke it up?
Probably. I don't think she's not like here, right? Like I think if she didn't have Ballistic, she'd talk to Bonnie Bella like you little. Like that's how she is. One time she told me, I can't tell nothing around that little bitch. She repeats everything I say. Like, and I'm like, she's a little girl. How is she a little?
She called the baby Bonnie a bitch.
A little. Yeah, that's like Ballistic has that baby. Ballistic takes care of that baby. That's Ballistic's baby. To tell you the truth, like to be honest with you, that's his child. He takes care of her. His people take care of her.
Child. The wine is spilling over. I got to say, yummy. The wine is yummy. Listen, the wine is yummy.
And like the worst thing about it, like especially with Zeus Network, is like the producers would act like my friend and act like they were for me, and they never were. Like they never were. The last day of filming season 4, I was jumped and my braces were knocked out of my mouth. That's why in the interviews, one of my brackets is out of my mouth. 2 big came and jumped me.
I know, motherfucking well.
While I was getting ready to do my interview, I was getting my makeup and hair done, and they came and jumped me.
That's out of control. That is out of control. I'm gonna fast forward it a little more to see if she talks about anything with Joseline Hernandez.
Because of the way that this show portrayed me and projected me to be, I'm some monster. I'm just a bad person, and I'm not. You provoked me the whole month of season 2. I don't even know his name. I just knew that he looked like them. But I was afraid.
The long, skinny hot dog look.
Yeah, like they all look alike. They all got the same features.
Yeah, they look like hot dogs. The skinny ones.
I don't even know his name, but I know that he was. I don't know if he was a brother or a cousin. But he wanted me to get in. He was taking the girls to the hotel, and since I lived here, I didn't have a hotel at the time, and he wanted me to get in the car with him to go with him. But I didn't. I was afraid. I didn't.
You thought he was wrong?
I don't know.
Take it?
I don't know. I get afraid, listen to my gut, and I back out. I'll be like, if my gut don't say it has a yes, good feeling, I'll be like, no, thank you. So I just stayed, and the security ended up taking me home. I was the last one to go home because I didn't have a ride.
That you listened to your intuition there. Because a lot of girls don't, okay? And you said, hey, to Kiana, I still haven't received my check. And you was like, hey, love, let me ask, stand by. Is your address still the same? You was like, thank you. And then you were like, did you ever hear anything about my check? I still haven't got it. She's like, are you serious? Stand by, call in a few minutes. And you was like, hey, beautiful, would it be better for me to come and pick up my check? So these are 3 different people. In this particular text with Kiana, again, hey, love, I'm not sure. Production, Jalea, Kiasia, Matthew, Autumn, and Monique have issues with me because they feel a way about natural. But they have not called me about my information and about anything, but have called everyone else. Also, I haven't received my last payment, and others have. They set up a fight at the end to ambush me, then lie like I slammed a door or was wrong.
So basically, Jocelyn just been running around here doing some egregious things, and her skeletons are being pulled out the goddamn closet by their lace fronts. And I'm sure there will be more stories of things coming out because then where there is smoke, there is fire when it comes to these type of situations. I want to thank everybody that came in the room, even if you stayed for a few minutes for this reaction. I am actually gonna go and enjoy my day off of here. Like I told you guys, I'm gonna stick to my content. I will do commentary on the things that I see when I feel like it, but nothing right now seems to be entertaining to me, and it's not worth my time to waste, especially when I have a day off. And I would like to enjoy watching my shows and enjoying my beautiful apartment. You guys have a lovely, lovely day. Keep your head on the swivels in these streets because shit changes. And if somebody's acting funny towards you, please take it and believe it, and don't ever give them a chance to act funny towards you again. Now, y'all have a lovely afternoon. Let me finish making my spaghetti and finish doing my laundry so I can go and relax and watch Beyond the Gates and whatever else I decide. Y'all have a lovely day.